Hey everyone, hello. So I thought today I would do a video on Nick Cannon, TV host, comedian, father of 12, and now the man who insured his testicles for $10 million. Yeah, you heard that right. And on top of that, Nick has openly admitted that he struggles with what he calls a king complex. But what exactly does that mean? Is it really as empowering as it sounds, or is it actually a problem? Well, here's the story. Nick recently revealed that he took out an insurance policy for his testicles valuing $10 million. Now, this isn't unheard of in Hollywood. Celebrities have been insuring body parts for decades. For example, Jennifer Lopez reportedly insured her famous backside for millions. And soccer player David Beckham insured his legs. And even Mariah Carey, Nick's ex-wife, allegedly insured her vocal cords. But for Nick, the move was symbolic. He framed it as a kind of tongue-in-cheek flex about his masculinity and virility. After all, Cannon has made headlines repeatedly for fathering children with multiple women. 12 children with 6 different mothers. So in his mind, those $10 million testicles are more than just biology, they're legacy. Now, here's where things are really getting interesting. Nick himself has admitted that he deals with what he calls a king complex.
Why do you have so many kids?
Why do I have so many kids? I have a king complex.
You have a what?
A king complex. I was like, as
Yeah.
black men, we always be like, what's up, king?
Okay.
I'm a king. I really become a king.
So you need to do kings have a lot of kids?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You know that? That's how they court. They
have
enlarge
all of
their
them?
territory.
So, what is that? Well, at its core, a king complex is a type of inflated self-image. It's when someone sees themselves as larger than life, almost like royalty, and believe that they're entitled to spread their legacy, rule over the world, and be remembered forever. Psychologists would describe it as a mix of narcissism, ego, and immortality obsession. Cannon even admitted that he was diagnosed as a narcissist a few years back. People with the king complex often feel like they need to conquer, whether that's in wealth, relationships, or in Nick's case, fatherhood. They want to be remembered as dynastic figures who leave behind a literal empire. For Nick, that's why he continues to have children. He has said multiple times that he wants to leave behind a strong legacy and sees fatherhood as part of that divine calling. Now, on the surface, this all sounds bold, ambitious, even funny, but here's why it can be dangerous. A king complex makes a person chase validation, power, or recognition rather than authentic meaning. In Nick's case, having more kids becomes less about building stable families and more about inflating his status as king. It risks neglecting responsibility. Being a parent isn't about numbers, it's about presence. With 12 kids spread across multiple households, it's nearly impossible for one person to be equally involved in all of their lives. A king complex can blind someone to that reality, making them believe their name alone is enough. It also creates fragile self-worth. If your identity is tied to being larger than life, what happens when the spotlight fades? The king complex often masks insecurity when the admiration stops, and then that person feels lost. The bigger picture, What Nick Cannon is doing isn't just about him. It highlights a bigger cultural conversation. In hip hop and celebrity culture, the idea of being a king, whether that's King of New York, King of Comedy, or even King of Pop, it's a common title. It's about dominance, power, and immortality. But when that mentality bleeds into personal life, it can become destructive. Nick's $10 million insurance stunt is funny on the surface, but it's also symbolic. He's placing monetary value on his ability to reproduce, as if his legacy and manhood can be measured in dollars and children. At the end of the day, Nick Cannon is an entertainer and he knows how to grab headlines. Ensuring his testicles is part PR stunt, part flex, and part reflection of his self-image. But his admission about the king complex reveals a deeper truth. When ego drives our actions, it can look powerful, but what it leaves behind is often a cracked foundation. Being a king sounds great, but being a grounded, present, and responsible human being, that's worth more than $10 million. So yeah, that's it for my breakdown on him today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves to mix a little bit of entertainment gossip and deeper analysis together. Until next time, keep your crown polished, but don't let it weigh you down. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.